Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. It is a game that is not God of War Ragnarok. I'm enjoying God of War Ragnarok, but I noticed I played it like 6 streams straight, something like that. A bit much. I was kind of hoping to get through it before the second, because the Callisto Project or whatever it's called, Callisto Protocol, it's coming out. Marvel's Midnight Suns and Need for Speed Unbound. Hey Ian, hey Iron, hey OCD, hey Joaquin. Zeta and Neiman and the mighty howdy. Hope you're all having a good week. I'm just getting organized over here. I'm a little unorganized. Give me a break. Anyways. I don't know if I'll be streaming Need for Speed Unbound or Marvel's Midnight Suns, but Callisto Protocol, hell yeah, I've been looking forward to that one. Bob says 55-hour stream or we will tell Elon to Deus Ex you and make you like Adam Jensen. Well shit, I want that. That sounds fun. Give me the Geb gun, Elon. Give me the Geb gun. Tragic. Hey, Bobbert. Yeah, I get you, Bobbert. I was playing a lot of Ragnarok in a row there. I didn't play it for a little bit, and I figured folks would get ahead of me, but maybe it's a longer game than I thought it would be. It's a long-ass game. Tough one, too. I've not seen Murder Drones. Is that a band or a movie or a song or a game or something? What is it? A comic? What is Murder Drones, Molten Amber? Ian Gamer says he got the job. Congratulations. Funny story is Fly was down in the interview, so that was awkward. He told him after the interview, so it was extra fun. Well, you can't hold that against a man. The video Murder Drones. I see. I'm drinking my energy drink. I'm getting juiced up. Let's see if we can earn a couple of Eden tokens as Kane, huh? Happy December, Scotty Lewis. Hope your holiday season's going strong. Stout Duke says try random. Nah, see, I played Isaac long enough, Stout Duke, that there's characters I just don't like, right? So telling me to pick random is basically like saying, just pick the Lost. Just pick the Lost and play him. I've played this game for far too long. To the point to where I just, like, Jacob and Isu. It's like, hey, play as them. Why? Why would you do that to yourself? That's not fun. It's literally, I mean, yeah, I'm not dunking on you if you enjoy that, but it is just not fun. The blue baby might be kind of fun because you can just ignore blue hearts, right? I'm sorry, red hearts. It's a new YouTube show, Won't Neighbor says. I'll have to check that out. 101 Ways to Leave a Game Show. No, I haven't seen most things, Scotty. Hey, Sasha. Good old Kane. Nothing beats that. Damn, this room is not nice. This is called New Room. They should have called this one Murder. Oh, I ran into that. My bad. had a good Thanksgiving, Sasha. Thank you for asking. Oh, I gotta pay more attention. This is why we pick Kane and we don't pick the others. Let's see. Hold on, I'll show you. Pick fan favorite, The Lost. Let's see how this goes. So the gameplay is basically identical, but you die in one hit and you can fly. Got an easier seed. I'll give it that. This game is fun, Sasha. One thing that kind of gets me, though, is that I just don't find the joy in playing characters that I don't like, which happens to be like a third of the cast. Oh, you got Isaac, Kane, Maggie, and then it just starts getting real gimmicky after that. Yeah, Sasha, like playing this character right now and knowing that I just get hit once and I die just has me bummed out, right? It's just not fun, win or lose. I could just as easily measure whether or not I got hit by looking at my life bar. So if I want to go by that metric, right, it's not an issue. And unfortunately, you feel more and more like you're just throwing the dice every time, which is a lot less skill-based, a lot more luck-based and all that. Hey, Fat Pretzel with $5. Thank you. Says you can unlock the Lost by starting out with Holy Mantle when you put enough coins in the greed machine. Thank you, Fat Pretzel. I appreciate the tip there. See what I mean? Like, it's not really fun for me. I'm not sure who that's fun for. But I find that to be kind of annoying. And then the other bad thing about the other characters is they all have generally low attack power. And it can be hard to make up for that. Either low attack power or low speed. So either you can't dodge, you can't attack, or the gimmick is so fucking thick that you have to do like a million things for each level and it takes forever. I don't mind it taking forever. It's like, I like it to play more like an arcade game and less like a indie game, if that makes any sense. Hey, Fat Pretzel of $5 says makes it actually playable because then you can get hit once per room. Already got the Lost, and he's already intolerable. Apollyon is boring. Bethany can be interesting, but Jacob and Isu's difficult to control. Fiend, he's not the worst, but he's not really like great either. Golem, I don't like the Golem. It's interesting and it's impressive, but like the store's already slowed me down enough, right? But then you add like rock stores in addition to that, and it's like, hey, the rocks do things, but it's vague in what they do, and you got to learn them all and know them by heart. I don't have the patience for that. Isaac's good. Maggie's all right. Get lots of devil deals early with Maggie. Kane's great. Judas is all right. He's got good damage. Even the question mark one, I don't mind that much. Eve's okay. Samson's fine. It's just you either get like a basic default style character or you get like Azazel or Polian or something like that. And I just don't find it all that interesting to change it up like that, sadly. Why is the game has Mr. Succubus? It is a giant mod made by some new folks and some former team members that I believe worked on Antibirth. So it's a high quality mod with a very extended enemy pool in it. Oh, and new items too, of course. Yeah, in my opinion, Kane's just faster to play. He moves more quickly. If you see a pill, you can just immediately grab it and use it without too much worry. He's got okay damage and okay health. It's nothing to cry home about, but it's, you know, it's not nothing, right? So if enemies are a little bit tanky, it's not quite as annoying as having to deal with a low damage character in that situation. This room is sure as something. Oh, ain't so bad. The fun thing about this mod is that they've added so many new enemies that I can hardly tell what they're gonna do when I enter the room anymore. And that was unfair. I was barely touching that. Damn. Hey, Switchblade. Yeah, I'll do some more Cult of the Lamb soon. Stout Duke, it's a good game. God, this Elite controller, I got big buyer's remorse on it. I love it, right? It's a great controller, feels really good, but the LB went out after playing Sekiro. It's the second one that I've had to have the LB go out on it. Bumpers on these things are just awfully fragile. It's terrible. I'm gonna get a PS5 Pro controller for God of War Ragnarok, but no, I don't want to spend $200 on a controller just for it to fucking break. Yeah, it's not Duke. If you boot up Cult of the Lamb, they got a little roadmap. There's not a whole lot of fresh content out right now, but there was a Blood Moon update, and that's nice. I call it a skill issue, but that's one of the reasons why I don't like playing as a Lost, where it's like, well, you could get hit once. It's like, whatever. Maybe if the rooms weren't random, that'd be fun. I think you know, one shot Johnny characters and all that. It can be pretty fun, but it's more fun in a game that's balanced to it, to where this game is, oh, this game's just pure chaos. A lot more fun with the more generalized character, in my opinion. Oh, I didn't see Stout's Duke get the Frozen Lightning. I didn't see the tooth of the Frozen Lightning Stout Duke. I did grab the power-up that was there, though. There's a lot of nice items to be found out of one of the portals on that. Sleepy Dog Zone says controllers are made for bony finger gamers, not Thor's meat fingers. I have very nice hands. Oh, this room blows. You don't want that item. What a terrible room. Blow this guy up. I usually like Liberty Cap, but... No, we're out of here. Let's take a look at the poll real quick. Hey, Marvel Midnight Suns has some folks looking forward to it. Are you XCOM fans or Marvel fans? That's my question. The guy who is gonna voice, the guy who's gonna voice old Blade is gonna be the same guy who voiced Spawn in the HBO animated series for it. I'm excited for that. You're gonna have some good acting in it, I think. What I'm not excited about is that it's like a card battler. But Fire Axis is a really good strategy game developer. So, you know, if anyone could make one of those that I would enjoy, it would be them. However, I'm kind of pensive about it. Imagine having lower damage or lower speed than this, and then getting this fucking boss of all things. I should throw a bomb, but I don't think it'll be necessary since I can dodge him. Oh yeah, when he gets low on health, he can do an instant summon too. That can, or I think he can just do it whenever he pleases. It's really not too bad to do crazy dodges in this game. It's just to put yourself on the wire every time. The game will put you on the wire just fine if you play casually. It's a little bit more fun that way, I think. What's the item do? Well, the stem cells give you HP. Unless you're talking about the one in the secret room, in which case that was like Mom's Pearl, and that causes your tears to suck, essentially. Son of a bitch. OCDE says if you're looking for XCOM, Damon Hunters is there, as well as that Mario vs. Rabbids games. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. There's this really cool one coming out, and I forget its name, and I'm embarrassed of that because they invited me to play the beta for it, but it's like a 2D version of XCOM, but you're fighting rat people. And the demo for it was superb. Keeping a lookout on that one for myself. Great music too. The music in this game relaxes me. It's so good. Mighty says, can't wait till 11 p.m. tonight. Colossiomi, here I come. Yeah, this is gonna be good. I'm gonna be playing it tomorrow, so you got a chance to get ahead of me on that one. Although I'd understand if folks wouldn't tune in for that one because they want to play it themselves. I'm gonna be playing that one because I want to, because it's good and I want it. Weird Room. Vermintide spinoff? No, but you'd be not mistaken to see the similarities between the two. I will stream it here someday. You know, indie games outside of Isaac and stuff don't do so well around here because folks don't recognize them or know what's going on the screen. But I do like me some classic ass strategy games. Anything that plays like XCOM Enemy Unknown, I'm a sucker for. What do you got? Like Other Side and one with the vampires in it. And geez, there's so many of them. Problem is, for all the games that play like XCOM Enemy Unknown and XCOM 2, XCOM 2 is still better. They don't surpass it. And I'm not really expecting Marvel Midnight Suns to surpass it either. I feel like with like a Marvel licensed product, there's going to be too much fuckery going on, right? The Ultimate Edition's kind of lame. It's like you get a whole bunch of different outfits for the characters, which is cool that you get those, but like you're not guaranteed to bring every character out, and it's like you get 4 outfits for this character, and it's like, well, I'm not gonna be like wearing all 4 outfits, though I can't wear all 4 outfits for the fucking character, so why are you selling me 4 of them? And it's a single player game, so again, why are you selling me like 4 costumes for each character? Shouldn't it be like lower price and less whatever? I know why. You know why. We all know why, but still. Yeah, it's wishful thinking the Glass D20 would re-roll that. Oh well. I would be real surprised, Sleepy Dog Zone, if Elden Ring doesn't get Game of the Year. I feel like there's gonna be some, excuse me, there's gonna be some weird ones that are gonna be like, actually, The Last of Us Remastered is the Game of the Year. You know, weird off choices like that, where it's like you chose the weird remasters or Game of the Year. All right, but yeah. Be hard pressed not to give it to Elden Ring, considering how, geez, I'm just making bad choices there. Elden Ring wasn't even my favorite game of the year. I thought it was pretty good, but I thought it got a little long in the tooth, you know what I mean? Like, that's the best way to put it. It was repetitive, but I mean, like, if you like it, then that repetition's gonna be great. But if you're Dark Souls out and have played one too many of them, and that repetition sets in a lot harder. Really depends on your taste, like I said, but you know, if I were to critique Elden Ring for anything, it's that the PC port was bad. They didn't do a good job on the PC port. I don't care what anybody says. If any other game released with that kind of stuttering issue, people would shit all over it, but because it's that particular game, like, oh no, it's actually great. It's like, yeah, sure. Whatever you say, but outside of that, it's a pretty good game. Final boss is kind of lackluster. I think he's interesting looking, but he's grand and big. But I think Sekiro had the better final boss. Oh, son of a bitch. I gotta pay more attention, but OCD says Xenonauts and Original XCOM is also good. Original XCOM is pretty good. Sasha says, ain't got no money for the PC or good games, so they mostly play free-to-play games on the laptop. Hey, it's not a bad idea. Like, I'm not a big fan of like things like League of Legends, but it's a game that'll run on just about any laptop, and how can you hate that? It's all right. We'll survive this. I just got to pay a little bit more attention, get a little bit more snappy in my movements here. Definitely a secret room right here. This is one game I don't need extensive warm-ups for. I can put it down for a couple of weeks and come back to it and do just fine, just about. XCOM Enforcer for a shitpost stream. Nah, I got my shitpost stream lined up. I just haven't gotten to it yet, but we're almost to it. Ah, fucking hell. One, two, three, four. The spread shot. Hey, guards a dragon with $10. Has a hippo on a gaming chair doing sick drifts. Is that you saying you want to see some Need for Speed? I haven't played a racing game in so long. Oh, I'm dead. Thank you, Garza, for the tip. I appreciate you, man. I am actually kind of excited for that Need for Speed game. That is correct, Sasha. You know, people dump on that Epic Games launcher, but I love it for the free games. You win extra copies of games that you have on Steam so you can, play different saves. You know, a lot of games only allow for one save, and if you install it across multiple machines, it's a big issue. But you get the free one on Epic, you can go crazy. Or if somebody's using your Steam account and you want to play like Killing Floor, but you got it on Epic for free. You got Fallout 3 on there with the free deal. That stuff's good. No thank you, Stout Duke. Like I said, I prefer to play as Kane. Hey, Arnifin Renzo, thank you. Thank you for being a sponsor. I appreciate you very much. You made Nightbot one of your followers. That's awesome, Red Dragon Empress. Nightbot dying of old age, that's impossible. Had to focus there. Yeah, Sasha, I still talk to Dolan and quite a few other people. No bomb. Took a hit. Kind of not worth it down there. Oh, that's a good get. That's a real good get. OCD, I like Dark Souls 2. I feel like its level design is better because it's disjointed. I know a lot of people hate it for that, but it really gets to the point a lot quicker. Oh, thank you, Sasha. That's awful nice of you. Puzzle piece. Let's keep rolling. Mr. Succubus says, well, after watching Helvin play Bloodborne, I decided to get it, but I wasn't expecting Bloodborne to be so hard. Bloodborne is very hard, but unlike the Dark Souls games, leveling up in Bloodborne is very powerful, like super powerful. It really does play a lot like an RPG. And if you just level your character up, your defense goes so far up higher. Like, you can take so many more hits with the level up on there, so. If you struggle with Bloodborne, oh, my voice is dead today. Oh, goodness. I think I might be losing my voice. Maybe I've acted one too many things. Anyways, yeah, like, I got to Maria and she whooped my ass, but then I got to level 110 and then it was like nothing, right? Much like an RPG. Oh, this orbital head shit's gonna get me killed for sure. Oh! Jay Shine says he's watched a Bloodborne level 4 run where they basically didn't level up, and yeah, he thinks it was 700 plus deaths until it was beat. Damn! I haven't gotten 700 plus deaths on something on stream before, like till completion of the game, but we're at 418 on God of War Ragnarok, and I think that's my new record for most deaths in a game. But in my defense, they give you all these checkpoints, and when you die, it refills your health. So if you look at it from a time thing, right, I could go to a little portal and leave and come back and get my rage and health back. Or I could just die and do a checkpoint and come back and do the fight with full health. So it's like, hey, you know. OCD says, I don't know, I started a character in Dark Souls Remastered whom I only leveled the resistance, vigor, and vitality for him was super tanky. Yeah, level ups count a whole lot in Dark Souls 1 as well, but in Bloodborne you don't get the Havel shield or the armor or all the other stuff that you'd get in Dark Souls 1 that like accentuates your tankiness. So I think in order to like counteract that, they gave you like the weapon gems, of course, to help your attack, but they made it to where, at least from what I could tell, Bloodborne, most of your defense primarily comes from just what level you are in general, not whether you put it into vitality or anything, although it helps. Like most of your character's armor class is just based off of what level you are, and that means that leveling up in that game is immensely useful. Mr. Succubus wants to beat Bloodborne after their hand is fixed. I need to beat Bloodborne, never finished it off. But at this rate, I'd like to start a new game. I know they got a hack for PS4 Pro to where you can like run the game at 60 frames per second. A fair part of me wants to just hack my PS4 Pro and play that at 60 frames. Shame you can't do it on PS5 at 4K 60. I mean, Sony's really good at neglecting games. But I think it says a lot that they're making a new Twisted Metal, but there's still no updates for Bloodborne. There's no like PS5 4K update for Bloodborne, no 60 frames per second update on PS4 Pro. No matter how much new hardware Sony makes, they are not going to upgrade Bloodborne, and they're just not going to port it to PC. It's like, fuck it. It is the 2014 game, and it'll always be that way, and we're not changing a fucking thing. It's got a randomizer now, too. That's cool, Jay Shine. I wouldn't mind playing a game on a randomizer. It'd be a lot of bullshit, but it would be fun. Hey, happy Thursday, B. Red Dragon Empress. Nah, I didn't give my followers a cannibalism trait because I was playing good guy mode. I was like trying to keep everyone alive and well and all. But I might do that next time. Oh, fuck this room. Holy shit. Oh! Okay, perhaps I'm a little rusty. Or maybe I'm just a little tired. That's all right. We'll keep it fun. No, Bloodmark Mentor, I didn't see it. I'm sorry about that. Last one I got. On the Super Zare Blood Mark Minter is Garzit Dragon. Well, I appreciate the tip, Blood Mark Minter. I hope it gets sorted out soon, and thank you for your patronage. I appreciate you. I'm letting myself get hit by everything, and I am better than this. It's the Dranka Burble. I gotta get back in the groove here. By the way, the secret wall is right here. I am wrong. The secret wall is right here. Well, it's been a while since I've been that wrong about that, but here we are. Probably over there to the left. Either or, we have no bombs. Is the word bum censored by chance? Yeah, Blood Mark Minter, like the Purple Drain told me about it. Like, they've censored the chat significantly. In fact, by letting you guys swear, I think it like fucks my channel up. So, but I mean, what am I gonna do? I don't want to censor everybody for swearing just for the sake of viewership. It's a little like, I'll play a game you guys want to see for the sake of viewership. I'll do lots of things, but jeez, I don't even know anymore. What are you gonna do? I think the slow but sure turn for YouTube and all these social media sites into something somewhat akin to television is inevitable. And has been obviously inevitable for a very long time. It's still sad to see it come to pass, though. Well, he's not peeing on the floor, so that's something. YouTube went to crap or else the parents will be angry. I don't even think it's about parents. I think it's about making it appealing for like foreign countries. Like, you know, places outside of America to where, like, you know, cultures are just different and you can't do things like say profane words. Which is a little disappointing as an American to be on this website and be like, well, we are an American company. We went on ahead and we've changed things because people in other countries don't like how we do things in America. So we bend over backwards for them. Okay, here's a good example. Binding of Isaac's based off of Christianity. What other religions could they make this based off of without getting in trouble? Like maybe Buddhism. or what's the Indian religion with Shiva? I know the gods. I always forget the name of the religion. One of those, maybe you'd probably still get some angry letters, but they seem to be okay with depictions of their like gods as like video game characters. You don't see them complain too much about it. Hindi, that's right, Hindi. Thank you, Red Dragon Empress. Like you got the Buddhist, the Hindi. Like you can make video games out of their characters. Christians, Buddhists, Hindis. And that's about it. Egyptians, they're, Egyptian style religion. I forgot what it is with Anubis and all that. I guess you just call it Egyptian. I'm putting it to you this way. There's 3 big religions and only one's okay to make fun of. I always found that to be kind of awful. Oh yeah, I could have just used my damn hangman. Oh well. I guess not that that's a fight that I want to take on. It's not a hill I want to die on, but it is lame. Norse, yeah, Norse. Norse religion you can go wacky on. And then they say, why don't you put our characters in things? It's like, because it's scary to do it. Because if I do it wrong, you'll claim I'm like the worst fucking person in existence. I don't know. I got fed up with a lot of things a long time ago. I'll let you in on a fun secret. Not a big one, but a fun one. I actually do other work as like a writer and illustrator on other things under a completely different name. Why do I do this? Freedom. You're not allowed to do things anymore. Like, it's just not allowed, And you run the risk, while trying to be funny, while trying to engage in humor, right? You're on such a huge risk of like fucking up and being like, just thrown off a platform or just completely shit canned, and all that. Mainly it's about getting banned off the account, so it's not so much about like making people angry or anything like that. I don't make entertainment to piss people off. It's a waste of time. But yeah, if you are into making entertainment, want to express yourself creatively and all that, you are a fool to not have multiple anonymous accounts to do your thing, or else you'll never be able to fully express yourself. You just won't be able to. It just won't be in the cards. Hey, Chop Slap. I'm having a pleasant evening. Are you guys enjoying the lack of Ragnarok? I really like God of War Ragnarok. I want to play more of it, but I was looking at my games today and what I've been playing. It's like, damn, I did nothing but Ragnarok trying to beat it before the second, and there's no way I'm getting into the game before the second now. Hell, at least a protocol comes out in 9 hours. I'm gonna be asleep by then. I really want that item, but I guess I'm not gonna get it. All right. CB Dogzone says I'm just tired of all the pipe bombs being sent to my P.O. boxes. Yeah. No, it's just about freedom of expression for comedy, right? If, I don't go out of the way to offend people, right? But in the pursuit of laughs, like there's a butt or a heel to every joke just about. And the thing is, like, some people take the humor well, some people don't take it well. And, hell, you don't even have to be individually making fun of somebody. Somebody could just perceive that you're making fun of them. And that's all it takes. And with things as they are in that respect, I just don't view it. I'm gonna grab this wallet. Fuck it. Let's go to that store.
Credit card. Luck up.
Oh yeah, Hanged Man.
The Hanged Man.
don't know what Top Hat does, but we will play it in a moment. Job Slap, God of War Ragnarok is really good. I described it as a supreme pizza. Like, it's like having a supreme pizza if you're a pepperoni only guy. Like, if you got fine taste, you can enjoy the supreme even if it doesn't have all the toppings that you enjoy. Like, say you can't stand olives, right? That's a perfect topping to choose for that game. Anyways, let's say you can't stand olives, but you got the supreme pizza. It's delicious, but you kind of wish the olives weren't there. Ragnarok's like that as well. It's like, it has so much stuff. I wish it had a little less stuff and was a bit more refined in that regard and balanced, but it has so much stuff. Purple Drank says, if you agree with me, I'm joking. If I offend you, I'm 100% serious. Well, look at like, what is it, like H3 and iDubbbz? That's, yeah, iDubbbz. That's his name, right? Unless I got the wrong one. It's like a guy who looks almost just like him. Anyways. Like, they're like, we used to be edgelords, but we got better. Never listen to those types. Maybe they have gotten better. But you know what I mean? They didn't get better because they care about other people. They got better because, well, that's their career, right? They chose the online career path. And if they don't get better, they don't have a job. So, you know, can you really trust that someone got better when their whole financial future and well-being depends on it? Maybe if they were literally doing videos for fun, I could believe that. If it were like, no, I actually just do these for fun, sure. But when it's like, no, I pay my rent with this, and all of a sudden I'm super nice, and oh, I just hate all the edgy jokes. How immature. I used to do those, but no, I don't do them anymore because I've gotten better. Oh, horseshit. Hate to say horseshit, though. I mean, you know, if somebody says they've gotten better, it's really good form to just believe them. Because you can't expect people to get better if you just constantly badger them for eternity, but I don't know. I also think there's a weird subsection of folks who just don't want, like, you know, their enemies to get any better. It's like, no, I want you to get worse. Be more evil, then I can point at you, you know. Like, I'm not a big H3 fan and all that, but I can understand how somebody would just intentionally, like, you know, overdo it, overcorrect. People tend to do that on the internet a lot. They got a perceived problem, so they overcorrect. I don't know, it could just be a way to let out rage, though. Like, so-and-so sucks, and I got proof. It's like, anything else going on in your life today? Oh, I'm so lonely and depressed. What did I miss? Oh, the little invisible guy. All right, I like that one. Sometimes it's nice when your enemies make themselves easy to hate, though. I suppose so. Internet enemies is a weird concept to me, though. You got Keemstar never changed. Well, you know, one of the things is, as long as you're not banned from the platforms, you can say damn near anything you want. So ultimately, it isn't really the viewers who choose whether or not something gets, like, canceled or whatever. It's the platform. So I guess in that regard, cancellation doesn't work, but it reminds me of just the folks that you see that will see something's wrong with someone or see somebody's fucked up and use it as an excuse to be their own personal worst self, right? Like, this person's cruising for a bruise and they're ready to fight. And it's like, oh, here's my excuse. I found it. There's this. I go into that further, but God, I'll start sounding paranoid after. But that's the point, right? Oh God, oh God. And I've seen, it makes me sad, but I've seen with a lot of creators I work with just this attitude of like defeat, like not that everything bad is inevitable, but they feel like an inevitability towards like downfall and ruin and all that. Best way I could put it. Hold on that curved horn. That's some good stuff right there.
Explosive diarrhea.
Be nice to your favorite animators, I'll tell you that, because a lot of those folks aren't going to be around much longer. It's too risky to put all of your time and effort into animation and not only have to deal with the fact that they demonetize it left and right, but to constantly be scrutinized as if you're trying to make, like, you know, the worst fucking shit in existence when you're really just trying to make people laugh, you know. Just the idea of entertaining people is a risk these days. Not a risk for like your life or anything, but your ability to continue, because these platforms are all owned by the same companies with the same rules, right? It'd be different if there are a bunch of different websites with different guidelines. So, you know, like I guess you kind of have that with like 4chan and stuff, but even that's severely neutered. And it's not like they got like, you know, good video hosting over there either. You got to go through all sorts of weird routes. I would like to see an equality in hosting, but unfortunately every site that tries to compete with Twitter or YouTube or anything like that either can't get the advertisers, or there's security concerns, or they get wiped off the face of the earth for no discernible reason. So it really is a frustrating thing if you want to try to like see actually diverse opinions, diverse humor, diverse anything. You're only going to get the one flavor of, this is variety, essentially. One flavor of variety isn't variety, in my opinion. It's just the same goddamn thing over and over again. No thanks. Hey, Pokesaurus, good to see you. He says his excuse bipolar. Yeah, well, that doesn't work anymore, Pokesaurus, because, well, it just doesn't work. I don't know why. I couldn't explain why, but I've seen people say, hey, I got BPD, I've got schizophrenia, and they just treat you like shit. They just treat you like absolute shit for having mental health issues. Mental health issue? Well, you should get the correct one. So frustrating. Not that the world's got to bend to my whims and wants or anything like that, but there's like a disparity that will never ever be addressed because it's far too late. Whatever powers that be have definitely conglomerated across all social media, and everything is the same. Like, I'm not on YouTube, I'm on TikTok. Same fucking thing. They have the exact same fucking rules, same people. And it's a little bit boring. It's a little bit boring. Like 2007 to 2016 was a good time. Because you had YouTube, Twitter, Reddit, 4chan, and Tumblr, I guess. And there's a lot of diversity in that. Like, Tumblr was extra left-wing, Twitter was kind of left-wing, and then 4chan was 4chan. And, you know, you had, like, your different political ideologies spread across different sites. But over time, like anything that isn't very left-wing has been pretty much eradicated for the most part. Hear people talk about Nazis all the time, and all I see is like weird online LARPers. I don't see any actual, like, you know. You see Kanye West, like the Nazi, the poster boy for Nazism right now is a black man. Like, what? Come on now. And people take it serious. They're like, oh yeah, he's a real threat to society, that Kanye West. It's like, why? Because people like him? Oh no. He has fucked up opinions and people like him. Oh, I can't have that. Your opinions have to reflect the same as the big four, you know? Need to be palatable across all major social media platforms, or just get the fuck out. Purple Jank says Tumblr's pretty much the same today. Yeah, but they got the quarantine got broke when they got rid of the porn. What keeps that site running together isn't the politics necessarily. It's like jerking off. Kanye's like a living parody at the moment, I suppose. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson kind of went through a similar phase that Kanye did, although much more gracefully. He went through it, but you know, he did. And it didn't work out for him. Oh, I should mention, I don't really agree with Kanye West on anything. I think he's kind of a nutty guy. But hey, you know, he's welcome to have his fucking opinion, isn't he? I thought one of the funniest things is people saying you shouldn't allow the other side to have an opinion or a platform. It's like, but if they are so crazy and stupid, why not? Let them have a platform, let them be stupid, and then point at them and go like, look, everybody, the people that are against me are the dumbest people in existence. It seems like a good idea. Hell yeah. Oh, I don't have any more red hearts. How'd that happen? Now kind of sucks. Lost all my red hearts to that? Damn. OCD says, think Sargon said it best, why you're protecting Nazis from mockery. Yeah, it seems I'm not a big fan of that guy. I don't really hate him either. I'm just not like, you know, too well versed on him. But yeah, I mean, yeah, why do that? If I were a hyper right-wing guy, I would let all the Tumblr people run everything. I'd be like, no, you please do post. Put out more. Jason says abandoned converted him. Oh, I see. I picked up something I didn't want there.
Dice shard.
There we go. Stye's not bad. Let's just take this and run on. We should be fine, right? I'll let the full health pill back at the start. Damn. Well, it wouldn't do me any good, though. This is a mod, Bloodmark Mentor. It's a mod produced by a lot of the people who worked on Anti-Birth, if I got my information correct anyways. May want to double check me on that. But it's a damn good one. Adds a lot new enemies, new players, new everything.
Range.
Which is what you'd expect from a mod, of course, but it does it in a very good way. There's a whole lot of good news stuff here. So aliases, under the alias that I use, I've been able to produce a lot of things for profit even. It's actually not even that hard to do. You don't even really have to have a name attached to anything to make anything. But what it's afforded me is literally the ability to make jokes. You know, it's a frustrating thing, but very liberating. Unfortunately, I think what I've discovered is that none of the aliases matter at the end of the day. Once you do a few of them, it's like, oh yeah, any of these can go at any time. That's sad. Like, think about it. Like, how much will people's thoughts and minds change on humor in 10 years? In 10 years, will it still be okay for you to swear? Will you still be able to say fuck, or will that be considered like too much? And if that's the case, then and people, and you might go, oh hell, but that's an exaggeration. They wouldn't do that. Oh yeah, well you haven't been paying attention, because they would totally do that, and they absolutely tried. They even like paid The Rock to come out and be like, look, instead of saying fuck, just mouth it out. It's like, oh come on. Oh yeah, I got an actual piece of health now. That's nice. So yeah, don't worry, they're coming after your profanity. That'll be the first thing that they, you know, really dig their claws into. Once they get it to where, like, you can take away the word fuck and people will still watch YouTube for their edgy content and won't, like, go fleeing somewhere else. Yeah, it's done at that point. It's a goodbye.
One makes you larger.
Now, the way it'll be, Bloodborne Mentor, is that you can't say the F word, but like celebrities can, because they're trusted. You can trust the celebrities. They would only say the F word if it meant, you know, if it was really important. Context. Yeah, B, it's definitely past the point of no return. Old internet was even better than this. You could just download like a TV show and nobody gave a shit. Like your ISP wasn't monitoring what you do in that regard. It's like, oh no, just download episodes of Family Guy and all that, all you want. Now, if I download an episode of Family Guy off my cable service that I pay a fucking subscription for so that I can watch shows like that, if I download an episode of a show that I would already have access to, now I'm in trouble. And they'll come and get you. They'll be like, hey, person who pays us for Fox or FX or Adult Swim or whatever it's airing on, that TV show that you could have just recorded. Well, you downloaded it and we don't like it. If you want that TV show, you got to earn it by recording it yourself, is essentially what they're saying. And it's so stupid. Yeah, recording TV shows on VHS tapes did not destroy TV back in the day. Cassette players and mixtapes did not destroy the music industry, although they would probably try to claim different. Napster did not destroy Metallica. In fact, Metallica put out a single recently that was good, so it's all confusing now. Sleepy Dog Zone, I'd like to continue doing this 10 years from now, but I guess, you know, when I look at the big picture, I don't know if I'll be allowed to or if it'll even be a thing. How YouTube could be gone by then. The fact that they're putting in a lot more mid-roll ads and stuff like that doesn't bode well. I turned off the video ads because people were saying there's far too many of them and it was like making it hard for them to watch stuff. But when you turn off the video ads, they don't like give you a, you know, notifications. So it's like, do you want video ads in your video or do you want to be able to get notifications? And it's frustrating because they kind of like leave it on the creator. Like, communicate with your audience, let them know what's going on. It's like, well, I mean, I can, but you know, I'm not going to come to any kind of conclusion or fix anything at this rate. It's literally just them taking us for a ride. Purple Drink says, Elvin will rise from the dead in 26 years. Oh, here's hoping. He downloaded Beavis and Butthead to America a long time ago and got a letter from the FBI. God damn. That's rough. I've gotten like tens of death threats. I was about to say tens of thousands. That would be a gross exaggeration. But I've got quite a few death threats and even like some mail, you know, with like some really egregious shit in it. And I don't give a shit. But yeah, you pirate a fucking Viacom movie? Oh, they're up your ass. So fucking weird. too broke for the grappling hook or the PhD. I guess I'll just have to come back in a moment. Can't wait for Callisto. Protocol, me neither. That's gonna be so fun. Purple Drink says most people who send death threats are already fused to the chair in their basement because they sat in it for 48 years straight, so why worry about it? Oh, I just assume I'm gonna die someday anyways. I don't know, like, fuck it. If someone's gonna come over and kill me, then we'll just have to fight. What am I gonna do, call the police or something? That ain't gonna help. You know, help on that. You just gotta deal with it, sadly. You get on some, you know, psycho-obsessive person's weird little insane shit list. There's really not a whole lot you can do. And, oh well. It's just how it is. Might move to Alaska or something. Maybe I should just, like, hold up shop on a lot of things. Just move to another state. Maybe. My favorite death threat, I hardly even consider it to be a death threat, but somebody didn't like my commentaries on Planet Dolan, so they said I should be fired and sent to God's home. Which I only assume sent to God's home means, like, you know, killed, right? That makes sense. Hard to call that one a real death threat, though. I don't know. Language barrier, maybe? Hard to say. What kind of shit did they send me in the mail? Oh, like, oh shit. I can't go over all of it because I don't think it's a wise idea considering some of the personal information within, but, just letters like, we know what happened to Sheba, and like, other things like, you hurt my feelings and I know where you are. I'm gonna make you fucking pay. A lot of vengeful shit. That kind of thing. It literally just like, get off the internet or I'll fucking kill you in your sleep. And I'm just thinking, fine, just fucking do it, pussy. Go. Like, do it. Just fucking do it. At this point, I would be more impressed if they did it. I'm kind of disappointed in a way. It's like, oh, well. And that letter is really highly charged and I didn't even get a knock on the door. Come on now. Oh, I'm sure I'll get one of those someday. Maybe I missed it. I wouldn't be surprised. He's like, yeah, I hasn't answered the door for 2 hours. I gotta leave. I'll come back next year. Are they just invincible? Am I missing something? Yeah, kinda. You gotta, okay, you defeat all the other enemies in the, okay.
Balls of steel.
Bloodborne Mentor, no, I don't do Discord anymore. I just don't have the time and energy for it. It was interfering with my personal life far too much, and it's just better that I play the games and maybe interact with people as the moment arrives. But even as it is, I'm crunching every hour I can into the day just to get through the day, which I don't mind. I like the work and all that, but I guess it's like, you know, do you want to hang out with people on Discord or do you want to stream games? Because you got to pick one, but not both. And honestly, back during the day, it was probably extending my time far too much. And I'd hate to reboot the whole Discord thing and be like, well, let's go back to it. And then literally have no time to hang out with anybody. He's like, here's the help in Discord. Enjoy never meeting him or hearing from him or anything. That would be pretty sad, right? Oh, yeah. I probably should pay more attention because I'm gonna want these hearts later that I'm losing. Why Mom Blue? That is a different variety of mom. She can come in many flavors. There's a red one too. She's interesting as well. She just attacks you with stomps pretty much the entire time. Okay, most of my health is gone. This is bad. Oh, fuck. I think if I knew how these enemies worked, I would have stood a better chance, but damn. You can still pull out of this, but it ain't gonna be easy. Oh, this room sucks. that was a good attempt, but damn. A lot of those new enemies in this particular area are very hard, and those are some new ones I hadn't seen before, like the ones who throw little buzz saws out the circle around the room after you hit them. Those are rough to deal with, especially when your projectile flies at an arc. Never made it for this far, Kilowogger. I mean, Kirawogger, it's a pretty tough area to get to. Hey, Wolfie. There you go, little spider, get him. I'm hanging in there, Wolfie. Hope you're doing good too. You're disintegrating, Burble Drink. Oh no! Oh, fuck. I didn't think. Oh, wow, they can shoot through things? That is annoying. Oh no, I'm having a bad run. Purple Drink says, fun fact, Hellbent's just 34 gay rats in a trench coat. That's correct. Proudly display that. Oh, God. Yeah, to fight with your antisocial neighbor, James. I hope it went well. I hate to have fights with neighbors. You know, you gotta live with those people pretty much. Fucking hell. Oh my God. I think this may be the most rapid fire set of deaths we've had here in a while. Well, good on you for standing your ground there, James. Fuck problematic neighbors. I still got reflexes. You'd think over time it'd get easier to talk while playing a game, but not for me. Introduces the people next to him constantly say insults. It's rather amusing to have this weird little fan club next to him. Some folks don't want to get a better hobby other than feed you attention. Yeah, you know, they'll do that. On the internet, attention is more valuable than money. Over time, as you get older, you lose hand-eye coordination, so it doesn't matter in the end. Your gaming career is over. You say that, but I've seen tons of people that are extremely good at pool who are like 80, 90 years old. So I don't think that. Maybe your reflex time may get worse as you get older, but that probably has more to do with the kind of medications they pump you with to make sure that you don't want to die from all the pain that you're in. But it's also about effort. It's a lot easier to care whether or not you win or lose at a video game when you're younger. When you're older, it's like, whatever, I can just boot it up again, it's fine. This is my experience, though. Another argument for the hand-eye coordination thing, like, if getting older really did impact your hand-eye coordination so much, how come so many surgeons are old? Like, you think you would only have young people doing heart surgeries and all sorts of, work like that because of hand-eye coordination. Yet that's never the case. Well, it's not never the case. Very rarely the case, though. At least every surgeon I met has been over 40. I might have brain cancer, Purple Drink. You don't know. I don't attempt that. One thing I try to not do, and maybe I failed in it, but you can let me know if you can remember an instance of it. But I try not to make cancer jokes too much for a couple of reasons. Like, one, you're tempting fate really bad. It's like you're gonna end up like Total Biscuit or something to where it's like, oops. And two, like, don't cancer people got it bad enough? I think they deserve a break. So you can't have a funny cancer joke. I think the one I dislike the most out of all the cancer jokes one is like calling something that is bad cancer. Like, this is cancer. It's like, all right, I get it. It's your analog. Like this, oh fuck, man. Okay, I'll say this. Some of this isn't so much hand-eye coordination than it is muscle memory. I see some of these rooms and I don't have the prescribed first move, forward, left, right, attack. Well, you always attack, but you know what I mean. Maybe I'm playing too fast. Maybe I gotta slow it down a little bit. Lost 2 aunts to cancer. James, Jay Shine. His mother had thyroid cancer. His father had prostate. That's awful. I'm going in to get a CT scan on Monday, so here's hoping, right? I'm gonna go there, get my CT scan, and probably find out it's like, oh yeah, you should have been dead a year ago. It's like, oh, that's nice. That explains why I've been so tired lately. But you know, that kind of doom and gloom doesn't make things better. It's that naysaying and doomsday, all that. You just gotta wait until the hammer hits. Otherwise, you'll spend your time worrying and fretting and all that stuff, all for nothing. If it doesn't happen, you'll just waste a couple years of your life freaking out over nothing. And then if it does happen, well, it's not like you worrying about it made it any better at all, right? So, oh, thank you, Sleepy Dog Zone. A Viking funeral. Why not? Oh, my mic's off? That's amazing. No, it's not off. I just had nothing to say at the moment. James, I'm sorry. Okay, let's go get those other free trials, nuke the boss, and move on. Cool boss. All right, Monica, see you in a bit. Oh, you're having a breeze on Doom 1 on Nightmare? You know, Doom 1's a lot easier on Nightmare than Doom 2. But I still say Doom 1 on Nightmare is pretty rough. Good on you, though. Glad you're having an easy time with it. Hello, Jacob's Ladder. Oh, thank you, cell phone. Art was your first Halloween costume, a solid choice, or gaseous choice. Oh my goodness. Fucking hell. Yeah, I am off today on Isaac. I mean, it's been a while. I've been playing nothing but God of War Ragnarok, so I guess it goes without saying, but damn. one of these rooms. Oh god, I hate these rooms so much. It's not impossible to deal with. It's just, you know, hey, do some footwork, do this, do that. I like Fiend Folio, though. It does mix it up a bit. But man, some of the room designs are tough. And it's not necessarily a good or a bad thing. It's just a design choice. Spin, yeah, the spin thing's all right. This will get you hurt more often than not in my experience, though. I guess it's good for, like, going from piece to piece. Hey, B, good to see ya. Oh my goodness, my head's just not in the game. Whew. All right. I think I made a bad call with Isaac tonight. I'm just not quite feeling it. So, I'm gonna pop out and we're gonna schedule up another one. A different game. But, yeah, I'll make sure to thank you folks who tipped as well, on this one as well as the next one. But I gotta swap it over to a different stream. So, I'm gonna be back in about 30 minutes. Gonna bump it onto a different game because I'm just not feeling Isaac tonight. What can I say? I thought I wanted to play it, but now that I'm like 2 hours in, I'm like, Fallout New Vegas. I don't know about that either. Not quite in the mood for an RPG. I'll figure it out. We'll be back in 30 minutes on a different stream. Let me check out a couple things real quick. Maybe Kenshi sometime in the future, OCDE, but that's a little slow. Not quite sure, but yeah, I'll be back. Keep an eye out for notifications if you get one. If you don't get one, I'm sorry. There's really not a whole lot I can do about that either. But yeah, I'll be back with a different game, whichever pleases me most. So I'll see you all in about 30 minutes or so. Hope you come by to see the next thing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. And thank you for your ridiculous generosity. Fat Pretzel and Garza Dragon, I appreciate you very much. I'll make sure to thank you on the next one, too. I don't want to have you tip me and then not thank you on the second stream. So we'll be back. Y'all have a good night if I don't see you on the way back. And I appreciate you for watching. We'll be back. See you soon.